We are going to play probably Priest. They say Priest is pretty good. Did they buff Mage? They said they buffed Mage. Maybe we just played Mage. I don't think we played Mage yesterday, right? We played a Priest or two yesterday, I think, actually. Maybe one. Okay, maybe Mage. Good morning, Kripali. What up, dude? Bum 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 bum. Zelda, you saved me. I would have believed. Zelda, he has earned his forgiveness. What are we doing here? Who's here? Did anybody care? Nobody cares? I'm gonna just take Mage. You know, I don't really like any of these. I guess Mask of Cthulhu does some kind of cool stuff. Sometimes you just... What the hell is that? Can you guys hear that? Probably. This mic picks up everything. 2 towns over, somebody's farting in the bathtub. Did I pick the 10th card? Sure. Anyway, sometimes this does stuff. I think Fel Reaver could be good, especially in a deck that has a Massive Cthulhu to kind of maybe like top out on like this and just go for a cheap curve and a couple of burn spells. But I like Solarion Studies. It's fun. And we get a Yogg-Saron on, we already have 2 spells. Think about it. Well, for building a spell deck, Derailed Coaster's not really all that ideal. I think BGH is okay. Death Warden's kind of consistent. Let's take Death Warden. There's some good cheap death rattles. Piloted Shredder, the 3 mana 3/2 ooze. Pretty common cards that you definitely don't mind turning off the death rattles for. I actually really like Rigged Fair Game too. I think it's a really good card. This is kind of okay. This card's terrible. God, I love Fungal. BGH just won my opponent the game. Yeah, it's the sort of card where I think if your deck is really, really high card quality and you got a lot of value, then having a BGH in your deck is nice. Just have like a, you know, removal on a stick with a body, right? Really high upside card. But your deck's got a lot of River Crocs, you know, it's got to rely on a Fungal Mancer and cards that trade 1 for 1, then I don't think you really want BGH, because more often than not it's going to sit in your hand and you're not going to be able to use it. I don't hate Cone. This is pick 6, 7, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, Reese, get ready because you're on the clock for number 10, okay? I think I'll take Raider here. Raider's okay. I don't love it, but I don't like Soot Spewer. Soot Spewer should be a 3/4 or a 4/3. Maybe a 4/3. That'd be kind of cool. I hate all these. I guess Initiates. That's not true. Maybe Squire's better. Squire's kind of cool with Fungal. This 2-drop's actually not that bad with a Fungal-y type build either. Just hate that card. I like Butt Chugger. Mad Bomber's okay too. Cone's still fine. These are fine. I think this is a pretty good card. There's actually some actual freeze synergy in the meta. At 6 mana 5/5 that can go down to 4 or 2 or 0 or whatever. I think that's actually a pickable card. There's a couple other. Sometimes you get like, you end up with random spells and you can get 1 mana destroy a frozen minion, 3 mana destroy all frozen minions, etc. A little bit of mech synergy too. Freezing Demon Hunter is worth it. Yeah. Warrior's a really good class and Demon Hunter still seems to be pretty viable. So yeah, Freezing Face is good. This is a cheerful tune. I like this one. Hecklefang with Fungal. Well, everything works with Fungal. Let's go Vile Fiend here. Not really all that close. Shifaro's a good card, but man, I just think you take the Vile Fiends and you win when you play them on 2, basically. Okay, so we have 9 cards. So this pick is Reese. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right, Reese, this one's yours, buddy. Don't let me down. I think all 3 cards are fine. I think they're Fleet Hoof. I think I would go with Fleet Hoof. I could see Medic, but I really like a Fleet Hoof. Medic's probably better for this deck right now, but we don't know how the deck will end up. Sorry, I can feel a nose hair just like, I'm gonna get it, I think. I think that's what that is. I prefer Fleet Hoof, Medic over Fleet Hoof. I could see it. I just think more decks want a Fleet Hoof than a medic. Although I would say I have found it a lot harder to corrupt that card in this meta than in you know when it first came out. I don't know why. To remove a big minion? Yeah. I mean, when you corrupt it, it's definitely better than medic. Uncorrupted medic is actually, I think, pretty clearly better than an uncorrupted Pearl Tusk, especially in our deck with the fungal and no 4-drops. But I got no qualms. Oh man, I'm not gonna lie. When we picked Mask of Cthulhu, I thought, oh well, if we get a Primordial Protector, we got a big fatty in there. Hate Sapper. I'd run Infiltrator a little bit happier with the fungal in the deck, but Primordial Protector's real cool. Hopefully we can pick up like a Flame Strike or a Grand Finale or something. I love that card. Stone Trog is cool. I actually like Rhyme Tongue as well. Artificer, pretty sick with Mask of Cthulhu. I'm gonna take Rhyme Tongue. I like that card. I think Trog might be a better pick though. But I like taking Mage cards. Mage cards are cool. Wow, that's tough. This might be the first fungal I pass in my life. Not in my life, but yeah, I think it would be the second one we pass this meta. We took like a Draconic Studies over a fungal or something. But you do need the good 4s. Snow Chugger's really good too. These are all good. I'd be happy we picked up all 3. I'll take the Water Ellie. Make the first fungal better. So while we're passing a fungal, it's still a fungal related pick. I want the Choo Choo Train. Which train? Oh, and the one that that guy's got? Ooh, Scorpid. You see a lot of them in your opponent's decks, and it does feel like you don't quite see as many in your own deck. Feels good because these are garbage, so I'll take the Scorpid here. First pick, maybe Ogre. Here with not enough 2s, a fungal. It's pretty easily a Stalker to me. Bum 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 bum. Love Flame Cannon. I haven't hated Cultist as much as I thought I would. In general, I hate 3 mana 2/4 because of Fishy Flyer. But sometimes you want some life gain, but Flame Cannon kills the Initiates and the Scorpids. Both Scorpids for 2 mana, so that's a pretty sweet deal. Yeah, same deal. Hey BTS, what's up, dude? Alright, man. Sheep isn't garbage in Mage, it's poor man's Volcanic Potion. I think Volcanic Potion's not very good in Mage. Wasn't very good when it came back, I didn't feel. But you're right, the only class I would ever take Sheep in is Mage, and if I can avoid it, I will. You know, I do like Wildfire. For whatever reason, it's just kind of cool. Not huge on Rabbit anyway. So I'm gonna take Wildfire. Maybe we get Mordred. You never know. I like Necro for fungal. I like Statue more in general for sure. But without a lot of good 4s that can easily corrupt it in the early game, I'm a little bit less high on it. I think I'm just gonna take the 4. I think it's fine. You know, I think these are close. Stormwind and Worm probably. I think I just favor the Worm. Sometimes you just want to, you know, Stormwind and get a free trade, push a little extra damage. This card's really good. I think I still underrate it. Maybe exemplified by passing it here. We'll take the Hyena now. I'm glad we didn't take the first Hyena, but I mean, I don't want Turd of the Wilds. Big girthy worm. Yeah, sometimes you just want to drop a big fat heaping worm on 8. Rather still drop Proto. It has a noticeably higher win rate, but Violet Worm does seem to perform pretty well still. Okay, so what we're probably going to do is just jam the Grand Finale because of the Primordial Protector. We have 1 Elemental, which is not a lot, but any Cyclone guy we pick up now is just like premium, the 2-drop. We got Primordial Studies, which can find an Elemental, I believe. I just finished watching Season 5, Episode 1. Hey, Juicy, I kicked you out of Redbeard's chat to go watch it? No wonder this chat wasn't flowing. Merc, good to see you. Did I miss you here? Sorry, sometimes when I'm drafting, I ain't looking at chat as much. Anyway, I'm taking it. Oh my god, these are terrible, but at least they're an elemental and they're terrible. Never taken Cantor's Flow ever. Honestly, probably just Anomaly. I think it's better than that. We have 1, 2 cards that can make it cost 0, but I don't even think that's really worth it. One of them being something we want to cast before Grand Finale. Anyway, Anomaly's not unplayable or anything. It's just underwhelming, I think. I do like Runes, and I hate the other 2 cards, so this is a pretty easy pick here. Explosive Runes is fine. Get an Arcanologist. I actually love having a couple of secrets. Tall Strider, underwhelming pick, but when you play it, it seems to serve a function a lot of the time, kills something. Whereas Toothy Chest can cost you the game if you don't get the 4/4. Even if they just throw like a 2/2 into it and you're getting a 4/2 that trades with their wand maker or whatever. Not good. I hate Patron. Hate it. Not exactly what we're looking for here. More Tall Striders, but I don't think Costumed Entertainer is very good. So let's take it. Oh, hey, Arcanologist. If we already had, I guess we have 2 secrets. Smuggler's kind of like the high roll pick, fun. But I love Arcanologist. I find that card to be quite fun as well. So I'm gonna grab that. Real easy Jandice here. Aluneth is not very good. Mukla is worse than Aluneth. I'm fairly certain on that. Some decks want an Aluneth, and those decks usually don't have a bunch of good 8s they're drawing to, and you probably like, this is like your most expensive card, and your deck has, you know, 2 Ruined Orbs and 2 Fireballs, and that's it. But Jandice, remember when Jandice cost 5? That might have been the most broken card other than Ysera. Been lurking at work. I'm glad. I hope you're having fun. Dark Ritual, add 25 mana to your mana pool. What card does that? I don't think we have enough dust to make a Jandice right away. We made a golden legendary 2 days ago, I think. 1500. I think that's all we got. So we'll have to pass on the Jandice. Oh, and Cantor's Flow, that's right. What set is Jandice from? This one? Maybe we'll open a golden Jandice right now. I don't know what set this is. I don't know what... Which one did I open? Not bad. Libram of Hope. Coil Fang, probably what we'll get in our next one. It's a dual class card. I don't know which one. I wish it said. Like, why can't you like hover over and see what it says? Kind of annoying. Crafted the Dormant Ysera Boy. Yeah, we opened. I think we had a little bit left over. We opened a legendary or 2, I think in the last day or 2. That's just I deleted. I went through everything we had to. I deleted. What did we get? We got a Cariel. We opened a regular Cariel, I think. Pink pack? Oh, okay. Well, we didn't get a golden Jandice. Never lucky. We just have to settle on a non-golden Jandice. Probably just the Og Merchant here. Storm Watcher is kind of cute with the Grand Finale, but I don't think we want to take an expensive bad elemental to make our 1 good 8-drop work better, you know what I mean? The odds of getting them together is low anyway. Let's take a look at Substitute, though. We've only got the 1-drop spell, so kind of hard to make it work. I think you just take Og Merchant. Rush on some of these big fatties is kind of nice. Rush on the Jandice card. Want it to be good, but anytime you don't draw from that card, it's awful. It just looks cool. The art's cool. The battle cry, in some people's minds, even mine sometimes, reads battle cry, draw a spell, and then it's phenomenal. But the times it says battle cry, be worse than a whatever those guys were that are shit. Cobalt Geomancer or something like that. Battle cry, be worse than Geomancer, then you're sad. Warrior went 6, the last warrior. But I think Smuggler's cool. We needed a 2, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I didn't need one, but a 6th 2-drop is not bad. I like to run at least 5. 6 is, depending on the deck, sometimes better, but this is a high value too. Would Mukla be... Okay, this deck looks cool. Is Queen of Coins here? Is she gonna get to bet? Looks like a good arena deck. I think this deck looks great. I would, you know, I'll be disappointed if we don't go infinite, but I won't be surprised. Cosmic Camel diddling around. Wonder if we can find a banger, maybe. Something for Mr. Cosmic Camel to smooth over his healing process. What did I add recently that hasn't got a lot of play? Oh, also, side note, we did just put out a new YouTube video. You know, if anybody's into that. I know not everybody likes watching Arena on YouTube or whatever, but hey, you know, if you do, there's a new one up, and this one was a ditty. That one we added from, oh, this one, I thought this track was kind of cool. All right, I'll queue up a track here. We're gonna ditch the rigged fair game. I want to draw my secrets for free from my Arcanologist, and I also want to draw my Arcanologist early, so that, it smooths out our curve. It's all good. Oh, I love Oddling. Forehill's really good in general. I like Forehill and Allison. They do some stuff together. Been jamming and laying on the couch with headphones. Alright, let's just do that after this one. Let's play this before we draw that last secret, the 1 in 25 or whatever. Low odds, but let's just get that down now. We can play this, bump, and maybe kill that, deny him the 1/1. Oh my gosh, that's good. That's better. Thought you were talking about a sensual sponge bath. I think that that ended, didn't it? Let's pause this one so we don't get any. Oh, Emil Rotmeyer. Yeah, Emil Rotmeyer's really cool too. Okay. Yeah, they've got some. They do some collabs. This is my favorite Forehill track. I don't know, especially if you're laying down, relaxing. Oh, mama. This is how you relax. We have to play this, right? The Floron Smuggler is a Crocodilus with a very low chance for it to pop off. Is there? Yeah, I think it's a good card. I like it a lot. Send us to space. We're in space now, brother. What the flip? Didn't I want that to happen? Do we have a bet going, by the way? I thought we might have. Alright, I'm gonna set the bet. I'll give you guys 5 minutes. I don't know where Queen of Coins went, but if she comes by, everybody say I set it to 10, okay? Did you want to bet? I did. I did. Everybody was hooking me up earlier doing that for me. You know how I hate taking 3.5 seconds to click and type. Ooh, I hate that. Drafted deck with Gorefiend, Keymaster, and Yogg, and only 4 spells. Bummer. Gorefiend. What's Gorefiend? Is that the 3-drop? What class? Some classes, I feel bad when I get offered a Yogg because it just kind of... like, you know it's not gonna work. Could just draw some cards here. Could also just burn whatever he plays. It just gives us a good chance of maybe keeping that guy on the board. think we throw this out now. Or maybe we just do this. Keep the 5/1. That Death Rattle could be good for us. Like Death Rattle Denial. Priest. Oh yeah, Priest is such a good class to get Yogg in. Because you can get Palm Reading and Renew. And Dreads had earlier today the 2-mana 1/3 that get spells from your opponent's deck. So like he was just spitting out spells left and right. Chaining Secrets, we're doing it. Ironic Statesman, thanks for the follow, man. I really appreciate that. We haven't had too many followers yet, so if anybody would consider doing so, now would be a cool time. Definitely wouldn't hurt to have some new followers. Try to grow the community a bit. Does it feel good to be back home? You know, I don't love... I didn't love my time at my sister's as much as I usually enjoy it, just because the there was extra dogs there. It was hard to it's kind of hard to manage a little bit. And then her boyfriend's dad was there, and he doesn't speak English, and it was a little bit cumbersome, I guess. Is that a word? Do I have lethal, by the way? I haven't thought about this. Maddie Freak, what up, Maddie? But I was happy to come home, but everybody here is kind of dealing with a problematic roommate, and it's a little bit frustrating. But I haven't had much interaction with him, which is good, but it's one of those things, like when you have to deal with that, it's really annoying, and like there's just like this looming feeling all the time you're here. You're like, oh yeah, I might have to like walk past him and not say something, or he might say something stupid. Yeah, you're like, ugh, hope I don't have to hear that, even if you don't. I haven't been chatty at all, but you ever have one of those dreams that's hard to recover from? I woke up from a dream the other day. I can't remember the exact context, but I was like flying down. I was like skiing or something, but I was flying like super fast, and I went off a jump, and I was like flying, and then like right before I hit the ground, I woke up and my heart was racing, and I was all sweaty. It was also probably 110 degrees here in California, but I was like, oh my god, and I like my heart was pounding. I was like, I can't go back to sleep, but I'd only been asleep for like 2 hours, and I was like, fuck, this is annoying. Cosmic Ox, gifting one to BTS. Thank you so much, buddy. The sister slander. I never slandered my sister. I would never would. Had a cat bite me in the nuts. That was traumatic in a dream. Oh, thank God. I like this tune. This is a nice tune. Taking us out of outer space and putting us back in the robo mainframe. I think keeping Jandice is almost reasonable. I'm gonna keep it. We have a 1, and we can figure out if we want a cheap card or a 4-drop. Like, let's say we pick up a Steward of the Scrolls. We can go 1, 2... We can go 1, 2, get the secret 3, and this can be 4. It's not going to be hard to make it to 6 without falling off the board. Would you like to hear about my traumatic dream? Sure. I ain't got shit to do today. I was climbing over a fence in a fancy suit. It's kind of awkward, but we fall off curve, but that's alright. I might play these two on 4, depending on what we draw. I was climbing over a fence in a really fancy suit, and it ripped because I got caught on a wire or a nail, and I was so pissed. Well, be careful. Don't do that in real life. Okay, I think I'm trying to catch back up to chat. Problematic in what way? Some of the dogs would like... Her dog and her boyfriend's dad's dog, who's the new element, they don't get along, and it was just hard dealing with 2 dogs that don't get along well. Making sure they don't like get too close to each other, or making sure they're not sniffing each other's butts, or eating each other's foods or getting into an all-out dog fight. I had to break up, and on the last day I was there, I had to actually break up a dog fight. And her boyfriend's dad doesn't speak any English, and he also never trained his dog. He doesn't watch his dog. He'll just like kind of enable these instances of like doggy troublemaking. So that's not good. Guess I'm doing this. It's a little awkward, certainly. This ally could be good. Deep freeze could be good. I mean, if that thing's alive at the end of the turn, I guess it never will be, huh? I guess I could flurry here and maybe it will be, and I can draw cards. Maybe that's cool. This is the greedy line. Somewhat. Sounds stressful. It's okay. I didn't mind because the alternative is her boyfriend's dad watches the dogs and then maybe there's some actual real trouble, you know? Dad doesn't sound fun. Yeah, he's a nice guy, you know, but he doesn't, again, he doesn't speak any English, and, you know, he doesn't really have any desire to seemingly train his dog or anything. It's actually pretty good. We deny the spell and still get some good free trades. Wombly, what up, Wombly? Have you made a formal statement of condemnation regarding Hearthstone Arena streamer Dread's failure to play an active Yogg? I did. I'm very adamantly opposed. I will not be supporting his bid for re-election of Hearthstone vice assistant to the secretary's understudy in 2022. I will not be endorsing him. As a self-proclaimed and community voted king of Arena, Dreads is dead to me. Good question though. I don't think it matters. They both do like the same thing. Yeah, you take your guess which one dies. What's my favorite card game? Hearthstone Arena. And then Magic, maybe Magic the Gathering. I like them both. It was a dream about going to summer camp, and I chose camping instead of fishing, camp cooking, or language. Something terrible happened and said, is this the plot for Friday the 13th by any chance? So I can't remember that movie, but it sounds like maybe it was Friday the 13th. I had a dream where I was the son of a king lion in the African plains, and then my uncle killed him. Cast me out, took my birthright, but then I came back. Is this what we wanted to happen? I'm not even really sure. I definitely didn't want to draw that though. That was, maybe I did. Trade. You know, just see what happens, I guess. I didn't know the way this card worked. I didn't know that happened. I still get things from that. Fucking Uncle Lions. On the way to the camping site, people came out of the woods, started shooting up the van. A lot of friends got shot and died. This is turning bleak. Wow. I had the same idea, but then Disney stole it from me. Didn't they steal it from someone else? Isn't there like already an existing story? That looks pretty good. Pretty sick cards here. They stole it from William Shakespeare. Oh yeah, isn't that like Hamlet or something? Kimba the White Lion did it. Yeah, there you go. I was gonna say Kimba the White Lion. Let's see what happens. Who knows? I don't really know what's going to happen here. That's pretty good. That ain't the worst. Oh, yum. They kidnapped me and tortured me. God damn, I hate that. Oh fuck, did we have lethal? Whoops. They kidnapped me and tortured me. Flaying my fingers. My parents couldn't pay my ransom. And I woke up. Good lord. That was my dream. I don't think I would have gone back to bed. Dread's toxic. That was like a pure Dreads move. Wait, the lion's name was Kimba? And then they just named him Simba instead? If you're gonna steal the idea, at least name him like Walter or something. I don't know, give him a really different name. One mana gained 4 mana. What the fuck? What an innervate. Hey, that was pretty fun. For us. Probably not for him. Unless he likes watching, you know, fireworks go off in the Hearthstone arena. Some of us do. What was I supposed to play? I was gonna play, did we play Cool Breeze yesterday? I forget. I think I queued it up, but maybe I forgot to play it. I was getting a little inebriated at the end of the night. Lion King is based off of a true story? Yeah, my life. Redbeard's life. I mean, these are not bad. I don't like that damn hyena. Didn't like him in Kimba the White Lion. I didn't like him in that other movie, The Lion King. So it was a bad dream that was difficult to recover from. Have you recovered yet? I mean, the good news is that it didn't happen in real life. And the other good news is it's probably not a premonition of what is to come, I would assume. Freeze is kind of cool, but again, the 1 in 24 that I draw this and lose the free card draw is, I think, more impactful, honestly. I think it's the odds that I need the freeze that turn are lower than 4%, I think. Could play this and draw a buttload of cards. Could play that and just kill whatever comes out. Like if he wants to play the 4 mana 2/6 that gains him a bunch of life, or doesn't gains him a bunch of mana for life, then it dies. Or that. What's this song? It's really nice. Hold on, the best part hasn't happened yet. I'll get it for you. It's called Cool Breeze by Laserhawk, but the best part's coming up right now. I'll turn it up for you. Well, I mean, it's my favorite part, I guess. What the devil? Give me my flame cannon. Darn it. This is my favorite part. And then my next favorite part is like when this part happens. I like that little drum. Now as a kid, I always had the dream of being on a huge floating disc. It would turn in the air, and I would have to run to not fall off. That sounds terrifying. I could try to get this down now, but I don't think I need to. You like this meta, Redbeard? I think it's cool. I wish they gave me more Yogg-Sarongs, but you know. I'm a dog these days and a howling foot. Howling? What? I need more Solarions in this deck. When they lay on their side and they just kind of run. Poor kids having dog dreams. I used to have worse dreams when I was younger, but they slowed down. That's good to hear. Not that you had worse streams, but... You see the cards I drew? They didn't do shit. Wait, where's my Jandice? Where's my... Where are my 8 drops? I mean, I guess if we start drawing them next turn, that's good. Yeah, I like Cool Breeze. Cool Breeze is neato. What else is YouTube recommending us? Oh, we haven't heard this playlist in a little while. In chat. You know, they probably don't even tell the difference. That don't feel right. Is Cthulhu 5/5 or can it grow? Oh, too good to pass. Quest Mage. Quest Rogue. I have no idea. I think it can grow, right? Can never get bigger than that? I have no idea. I wish they would have put the quests in Arena. I think that would have been neato. Oh. Death Warden value. I'm not entirely sure I am gonna play that. I don't think the health matters that much. This card's good, but this card's good. I'm not gonna play it right now because I'm gonna do this. Guess this is as fine a time as any to get this out as well. Just kill the slightly bigger thing. You don't need them. You are on a constant quest, the quest for breasts. You know, I don't really feel like I am on a constant quest for breasts anymore. When I was younger, there's like a period in your life, maybe, or at least my life, maybe like the age like 18 to like 27 or something like that. Like I was on a constant quest for breasts. But now I just want to lay down. The in-flight entertainment with sitar music. Wait, this is a dream? When I was 10, I had a dream that my brother and I were flying unaccompanied on an airplane. All the flight attendants and the passengers were hippies, covered head to toe with tattoos and piercings. And the in-flight entertainment was sitar music, which put me to sleep in the dream. When I woke up in the dream, they covered me in tattoos and piercings without my consent. I was banned from school and I never saw my friends again. Dreams are weird. You guys are effed in the head. Don't have to be other people's breasts. Maybe they are on a quest to eat so much you grow your own. Well, quest accomplished. Did that a few years ago. Maybe I'm on a constant quest for chicken breasts and to consume them. This deck is disgusting. It's very strong. I mean, our opponent played a 4-mana 2/6 that gives him infinity mana, basically. So other people are doing good stuff too. I think the arena's just always full of constant powerful stuff, and that's kind of what I talk about when you finish a draft and you have a good curve and some river crocs and some spider tanks, but no access to a Jandice or a grand finale or a flame strike or a draconic studies. Like every class is kind of looking for a few cards to just put them over the top, or at least make them competitive with the opponent's other kind of comparable shit. If that makes sense. Cthulhu, not a great card, but a fun card, and probably a little better in a grindy priest if he's got a good shell for it. Crumbs all over my crumbs all over my phone. I want to charge it in case after the stream I need to learn about dinosaurs or something important like that. My son is on a constant quest for breasts, but he's 6 months old. Smart man. Smart man. use this coin. I think if I were making plays that worked out better for me than for him, that's what I would have. If I got a card that let me control his turn, I might have done that. Cthulhu is somewhat underrated. The spell synergy is great and it can bolster a weak mid game. I think Cthulhu is overrated by that that thought process, where more often than not, to me, Cthulhu is a card that puts 3 bad cards in your deck. It puts for sure 2 bad cards in your deck, 1 okay card, and this one, which I think is probably the only really actually actively good card that you get from Cthulhu. And I think the 5 mana like deal some damage is okay, but still not really what you probably want to be doing. Don't really want to play that. I could just play this, I guess, but man, it matches up very poorly with that. But yeah, 5 mana deal 7 randomly to the board is very bad, right? And 5 mana deal 3 to both sides of the board is a really bad card. I don't like them. Sometimes I wonder if past lives don't exist, because some of the shit haunts me, because I've never seen it before. Maybe you saw it in a movie. You might have seen it in a movie. I'm just gonna do this. Kinda sucks. Maybe I can find a cheap spell. Devolving's pretty good. I think I'll take Devolving here, because hitting these is pretty good. That's actually okay too. I mean, kind of sucks that I evolved into a 1 mana 3/2, but what can you do? Lunacy? Yeah, I'll pass on Lunacy, I think. I don't really want Lunacy. I don't really like that card. Oh, hell. What are we looking for here? Maybe a Jandice? Jandice would be pretty good. Can ping there, kill the one with spell power. Flame Cannon. I guess Flame Cannon's pretty good here. Either one, we'll just trade with the one it doesn't hit. I think that's pretty reasonable. I thought the workers were done with the ACs, but they woke me up at 7 with their tools, those fools. Woman I've been seeing says a dead person keeps guard over her house. Hopefully the ghost likes me. Yeah, it sounds like it's going to be a fruitful relationship. I bet this goes well for you. I would assume this is going to go well. That's, yeah, I guess it's a card. If we can get the ping on what comes out, that'd be delightful. Okay, well, we need to start drawing cards that cost more than 3 mana. But we at least have next turn probably lined up. Contributions to the Discord have been most pog. Oh, I thought you were talking about mine. I thought you were talking about my soft, supple body. In which case, I was going to say thank you. That card's okay. I don't know if there's any funky way for him to get demon synergy, but if he gets some recombobulator synergy, that's kind of good. Listen to Bill Simmons' podcast where he revealed that he 100% believes in ghosts. I did. I wasn't super impressed by his story. I got really excited. I did hear that, actually. And he said he kind of like woke up and he'd never really said like I saw a ghost there. He was kind of like, oh, I wasn't sure what I saw. It was kind of like, eh. Squire's not ideal here. Could ping it, take the 50-50. I think it's worth it, because if I can save the 4 health, it's... Oh god, I took the trade there. Maybe I should have just sat. But if that eats the trade, that's okay too. I really just need health, and I need to draw big cards. Okay, hope I'm not dead. Okay. Not dead. Yeah, that's a great draw. What's the best 7 we can get this turn? Not that one. I know that. Could have maybe left up the 2/5, gone face, and maybe set up lethal, but then we also died to a top deck buff, so that would be bad. Turn 9 against a priest and he played 3 against odds already. I don't think against all odds is super strong. Jandice is, though. There's a good chance that he's dead here if we mask. Actually, there was a really good chance. 100% chance, in fact. It was 2C this morning and I had no bulge. Oh yeah, your weenie will really shrink in those gold temps for sure, brother. I know. I actually got a phone call from a sweet lady at 6 o'clock, almost right when the stream ended. Coincidentally. And it was cold outside, but I like to go for a walk whenever I talk to somebody on the phone. I don't like to sit there. And I thought, okay, it's really cold out, but that's alright. It's 100% if you go face first, but mask could... Oh, right. I could roll the 5/10 taunt. You're right. You're absolutely right. I didn't realize. I didn't even count. I should have counted. How much do I want for my hat? The original hat sells for $730. This one, I guess I could go a little lower. I could probably go as low as $696 for this one. I've got a couple of pending offers already. So if you don't want to pay it, I understand. But they might be sold before you go. You know. Sounds like a good deal. I mean, it's a collector's item at this point. There's only a limited. It's like being serially numbered to like 3 or 4. 4 maybe? 3? There ain't that many Redbeard hats. I just love having the Solarion. I hit end turn. I love having the Solarion, and then you just get to spend the rest of the game like, maybe I'll draw Solarion. Anyone Pokemon packs tonight? Yeah, we'll open some. Maybe not Pokemon. Maybe Magic tonight. Some of my dear friends that are less interested in Pokemon and Magic were hanging out, and I didn't want to alienate them while they were hanging out, so I figured we could do it a little later. But I have 6 Pokemon packs, but 4 of them my mom bought, and she said, don't open them till I'm in the stream, and she comes by like once a month. She's always here, but it'll have to be a time where she is up, because she I don't know. That's kind of cool to see what you get out of the ones your mom bought you specifically. 3 years ago, Redbeard would have sold it for 60 cents. Well, actually, I was very poor when T-Bone made his offer. And in retrospect, 1, he was very drunk. I think it's for the best we didn't take his money. But I think he would have. Made good on it. And then I think he would have regretted it. So. How about 420? I probably can't go that low, to be honest with you. You gotta know your worth, and the hat's worth to several people who message me every damn day at least $700. What's the rarest Pokemon card I've opened? I don't know, maybe the full art Flannery? Flannery? I've only recently been opening packs like the last few months, so we haven't bought like any, I'm not buying like any $100, $200 packs from back in the day or anything. But I don't really care that much about like the monetary value or the rarity so much. That Gengar we opened yesterday was one of my favorites we've definitely opened. I loved it. That's pretty good. That was the best case scenario for us. Full fart Flannery is rarer. Dude, I'd kill for a full fart Flannery if you know what I mean. One with the art with the character farting. Oh, that one's hot. Anyone who's seen Above David, please send him my way. Davey was here for a little bit earlier. He pogged at something. He got excited for something. There's still a $100 giveaway. Yeah, we'll have to. We'll put that in our pocket. Maybe when we need to wake him up, you know what I mean, Mr. Phoenix? Wait, Phoenix or Ox? Ox. Oh, wait, wait, was the Ox here or the Phoenox? You can't keep track sometimes. Alright, let's get a Keymaster here. Keymaster looks pretty nice. Never lucky, also not possible. Because I forgot I had the grand finale, which is cool too. Oh, he's an elemental. Wow, that's such a sick combo. Never thought about that one. I love this song. It's the Ox and the Phoenix. I thought, okay. But they've both been here, right? Drat. I sent some toilet paper to your P.O. box so you don't have to steal it anymore. Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much. That's very important. I've been so deprived of toilet paper, I definitely had to steal it. Fucking kid. Do you know what is cool? The Ox in Theros, the mythic rare that does shit. Card's pretty cool. Finale was such a good draft. Wow, that card's insane though. It's super powerful. It's too powerful. But he has 2 Hysterias, so I'm not really that upset. It's a big bang beast. I put a lot of stuff actually this morning in my binder. I freed up space. I was actually really excited. I put some stuff in a box and some stuff in a binder. I need more binders, so I realized I need more binders. I need more plastics. Need more plastics. Certainly. Dun 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 dun. Wait, all my cards suck. Wait, this is a heap and pile of dog poo. The only way to kill that is if I play that? Oh my days. I don't think I even do that. Oh, this hand sucks. I'll need more binders. Wombly, I'm with you, dude. Oh, I'm with you, brother. Because, like, I was putting just rares and uncommons I liked in one binder, but I've already ran out of space almost for what I've designated for the black cards. And now I'm like, well, I probably just need a binder for every color. The binders are cheap. All your draw and you just hit 1 and 2 drops. It's not really ideal. We actually could end up losing this game. I don't know what I'm doing. Sucks. Separating out the black cards. Well, I separated all the colors. And I gave them all equivalent amount of pages. Except for the artifacts. Because I couldn't give this... And it was actually stressing me out. Because I couldn't give the artifacts, the lands, and the gold cards the same amount of pages as everything else. So I think I had to sacrifice artifacts. What if I get a bunch of artifacts? Then what? That's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm going to lose this game. Not good. Oh my god. Subscribed for the Phoenix 2 months? I would have guessed the Phoenix was longer, but maybe he kind of was born and then died. You know what I mean? I have 500 binders. That way you will run out of money to get crap cards. How much would 500 binders cost? I'm not sure if I would run out of money. Poet exposed his penis. Yuck. I definitely didn't cast that one. Did you see that? I'm watching the replay. Hacked. Literally hacked by Blizzard. That was not right. That was not right at all. Did you see that? Watch the video. Watch the replay. I got scammed. Haven't seen this in a while. I got straight hacked. Clicked it. Cast it a little bit, you know, a little bit erroneously, but still. Man! That's fine. This is fine. He's like, why the fuck? Maybe I hit here first. Give me something good. Okay, that's pretty good. Not ideal. I guess, yeah, that's probably alright. Counterspell's pretty good. Mana biscuit, dude. Why do they think I want so many frickin' mana biscuits? It's gonna kill it so he can't, like, put another one of those on or apotheosis it. I was only whining a little bit. Thank you very much. Setting the market up for the no boys. Never. Alright, so now what do I do? Draw my Jandice. Draw my Death Warden. It was not bad. No. I mean, it's hard to get a bad Solarion, but it wasn't a super poggies Solarion. Didn't add anything to our hand, I don't think. Except a stupid mana biscuit. But, you know, it's still pretty good. Oh, the heckin' hyena, dude. Freaking hate that guy. Play around Silas. I wouldn't say it was whining so much as a hissy fit. I was kind of hamming it up for the cameras. I think I know I've done that before, where you kind of like grab a card and you and you cast it with a little bit of Redbeard flair, you know, you're like, whew. And then all of a sudden, you know, it doesn't do what you want it to do. Fireball Snipe was sweet, though. Yeah, it was pretty good. It will always hit your opponent's side of the board, though, right? So either hits his face or hits a 6/6. If it would hit his 1/1, yeah, that would be bad, but wouldn't have been the worst thing. Whoa, just cuz. N'Zoth, Greybow, or Silas? Wow. I would probably take N'Zoth because I love N'Zoth so much. I don't know. That's a tough one. I mean, I don't think you really go wrong with either. Probably just Greybow because it's so cheap. Like, you're never going to really lose a game because you didn't make it to the turn you could cast Greybow, you know? But you might not make it to turn 9. You might not get a good Silas, or you really sometimes might not quite make it to turn 7. But you'll always make it to 5. But thanks so much, Juicy, and hey, we made it to 5. 5 wins with a fun deck. Kind of a cheese combo, Protector Finale. We had Solarion Prime in 2 of the 5 games, despite not having Solarion Prime or Solarion in the deck. Jandice has been largely irrelevant. The deck has performed so well. Jandice hasn't even been like the thing we need. Why do people always play out their turn and then FF instead of just FFing? Forfeiting? I don't know. It doesn't bother me. I'm gonna say it takes like 2 seconds. Maybe they have a quest, play a couple of cards, and they're like, fuck it. I just want to get some progress. Take this hunter I took to 12. It's just nutty. Let me take a look at this. Candle Shot, Carrion, Mystery Boy, Wound Prey, Freezing, Imprisoned Guy. I think that Imprisoned Guy is very good. Probably short 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Probably short a 2-drop or 2 though, right? Maybe. Bear Shark, I like a lot. Crossroad Guy, yeah, he's alright. It's, I guess, good if you're Freezing Trapping or Mystery Boy thing. I hate Jungle. Good 3 there. I like Saddlemaster a lot. I hate Shrieking. I hate Voracious. Zixor's sick. Flanking is sick. Venom Strike. How did you like that thing? I haven't really played with it too much. Every time I've had it, it's been good, but it's never been like, oh, it just wins the game. Which is what I thought it would do somewhat, but I haven't seen it much. What is that 4-drop? What is Warsong something? Teacher's Pet is sick. Claw Machine is sick. Oh my god, look at the top end there. Scrapyard, Ysera, Clowns. Looks fun for sure. Looks fun. I was hoping to see a Jewel of N'Zoth in there or something, you know? Poison weapon has been really strong for you. Oh, the 4-drop is the one that does the thing. It discovers the guy and does the crap. Okay, I could dig that. That's cool with Zixor. Nice curve. Yeah, our deck has a pretty good curve to it, right? We only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cards that cost more than 4, but they're all very high power and very high value. Could take the 50-50 on the this thing. I'm about it. Buffs a beast and then draw it. That's sick. I don't think I've ever drafted that 4-drop, but I like him a lot. I think he's really fun. I think I'm always looking for him in the back of my head because I always, as some of you guys may know, I'm always I want to coin Jandice next turn. I don't know if that's stupid, but I'm always trying to get the Dire Frenzy. We had an infinite triple Dire Frenzy deck, and like I'm always like, oh, if I can get that guy, it can be pretty sick. Drawing Hunter's always good. Yeah, I like that card. It's just fun too. It's like not overstated. It lets you discover. So if you have a little bit of utility with your beasts, like you have a Scorpid and a Highmane and, you know, a high roll card, or what other ones would be good? Like the Pack Kodo, you need some more draw. It's just a neat card. What makes something real? Yeah, sure. It's pretty good. 5-drop there. Maybe able to burn a lot of cards. Not that that's my priority. My priority is killing it. But if I can burn 9 cards next turn, then cool. Looks like we're going to be able to burn 9 cards. It's me, Fart Dog. hey, Newt Dog. I got fill your deck with discover 1 card spell and discovered Yogg, which made me turn a game around and win. Fill your deck with discover 1 card? What the hell is that? Is that in the meta? Oh, bad draw. We're gonna want to go in probably. So we should do that first, right? And then we can talk. Probably go in. I think I should still probably bump and ping, which is a little awkward. Discovering Gore, but not in arena, right? That ain't in arena, is it? I love that card. Should really draw a card when you play it. Or this, yeah, it should draw a card. Torn Chewy, what up, Chewy? That's what I was thinking, but my brain thinks in terms of arena. Like, do we really care about burning a bunch of cards? I can't burn 9. I can only burn 6. So I think it's I think it makes me want to just do this instead. If I could burn 9 and get, like, I don't know, Flame Cannon and 3 2s down, maybe I'd do that. Trade. This is better for us. So I think that's how you lose against a Fel Reaver. It's when you give yourself a suboptimal turn just so you can have this sort of like funky do, you know, I end the turn with a bunch of River Crocs on the board, and then I lose the value on my Smuggler, etc., etc. And then things start to spiral out of control, I feel. Sometimes. That card is very good right now. Can't really do anything about it other than try to find something. I'm gonna take the Flame Strike because that should help us deal with it a bit. I actually think I bump it too. I don't want to take 6. This is pretty good. We're not that low. Still a little dicey, but if he plays, you know, an Aluneth and a 3-mana 4/3 that buffs it. He doesn't get to swing this turn, so that's good. Less good. Better. I'm gonna freeze it, and don't really need the cards, so let's just put the worm down. I will consider strongly just trading. If... No, I guess I won't. Probably. What we want is for him to just drop a couple of shitters, right? And then we Solarion, and hopefully it goes well. Not every Solarion does work out from here, unfortunately. You know, I'm actually going to do this. Sometimes it can be a little awkward. Get your hand too full, but if it gives us a card draw and we get a Rocket Aug Merchant, we might want to just Aug Merchant trade, maybe. What the fuck are you on about, mate? I was just saying, I froze his face. Could happen. You trade, your board is full. That's true. Pretty good. Less good, but maybe good. Ooh, that's good. Okay, this went well. And, guess I'll just take a thing, right? Yeah, let's play that one. What about Mask? I got no desire to pass Mask for a card that's a 9-mana 7/7 that can cast 5 masks. Now, it probably won't, but, you know, could. Think about it. I could deal 55 to his face that turn. And develop a nasty prime. Good old Papa Solarion. We're 6-0, and we have been very lucky to get 3 Solarions from Primordial Studies. I think every game we've played it, we've gotten it, except maybe one. Certainly 3 out of 4 at the worst. It could, yeah, but it's never going to do anything bad for you, right? It might not do anything particularly good, but the odds are low, and Mask has the same downside, right? It might not kill anything. It might hit him in the face 11 times, and then he kills me with his fireball and his worm or whatever. Solarion is busted in Arena. Is he not busted in Constructed if you can get him off? I would imagine he's pretty busted in Constructed. They had to nerf him, right? Also got one from Etten. Your opponent played. Was that this run? I think that was last run. I think. Now I'm not sure. The games all sort of blend into one another. It's punctuated and separated by how many people follow and if anybody subscribes. That's usually I'm like, oh, okay, cool. Something happened recently. Normally wouldn't keep the thing, but against a paladin, you know, you might just want to kill something. It's already 2 a.m. That's pretty hot. We have 700 people. That's pretty cool, too. Maybe we can get like 5 more. It's not up to us, though. It's not up to anybody that's here right now. Death Warden. I still hold it though. What's the highest viewing count we've ever had? With a host, we've been around like 2,500 probably. From Asmodai or Orator probably. Or I think the 2 biggest channels that have ever hosted us. And they both hosted us multiple times, which is pretty sick when you really think about it. The highest count we've had without a host, I think was like 1050. I think in November, 1100 maybe. When Blizzard was giving away codes in chat or through Twitch for people watching Hearthstone for duels, early access to duels. I think we hit about 1100. We broke 1,000 some other times without any promotions going on as well, which is pretty cool, I think. Not many Twitch channels ever hit 1,000. And hey, you know what? Maybe 5 years from now we laugh at the thought of 1,000 viewers stream. Free win? Let's hope. Not many even hit 100, that's true. I think once you hit like 50 viewers, you're in like the top 1% of streams on Twitch. Some of that is a little disingenuous, a bit. Looks like he's back, but it's a little disingenuous because like if 10 million people made an account tomorrow, then like 2 viewers would be in the 1%, you know, it's like it's related to the amount of channels somewhat, but still. I don't want to just play this. Looks like a pretty good one of those, but we could kill a 5/4 this turn, or a, you know, we can kill a bigger card. Ponyoff hit 1,000 on his first day. Ponyoff, he was just a fucking runaway freight train. He was so popular, wasn't he? That character. Yes, I'm cool with this and that. Guess if it hits one of these two, then I don't know. Maybe I just do this and feel a little bad that we have to do this so sort of inefficiently, depending on where it goes. 5 damage is kind of a lot though. Let's just do that. I'm kind of fucked now if it hits one of these two. Not fucked, but inconvenienced. So let's say it had hit there. I would have pushed this in there, I guess. Pawnee was so popular, he had 1,000 people watching him the second he started stream. What a man. It's crazy. It's crazy. Even faster than like Crit would garner viewership. Crazy. I'm watching Orator for some time, and you gave me more Talking to Brother vibes from the start. Nice to hear he hosts you. My brother looks like identical to Orator almost. It's kind of uncanny. He looks almost identical, and he's very similar. My brother is very similar to Orator, like demeanor and temperament. My brother's always kind of like, okay, so what's the deal? Very quiet, very matter of fact. No nothing, no nonsense. Most of Pawnee's viewers were bots. Yeah, it seemed that way. Tiny Jane Doe. Thank you so much for the gifted sub to the Beastie Boy. But anyway, I think that was speculative, never proven. Although, if I do recall, Forsen found a username, Pawneehoff, on a message board, you know, trying to buy bots or succeeding in buying bots, and if you went to his channel, he had 1,000 viewers and nobody chatted, and you know, Forsen could have just as easily made the account and made a video and, you know, garnered popularity for himself that way, but sometimes, you know, sometimes you put the pieces together and it looks a little suspicious at the very least. Okay, we won 7 games. 12-0? We'll see. I mean, I wouldn't be so bold as to predict a 12-0. One bad draw or one opponent's Ysera, and you know, that ship will have sailed. But I will set the bet to 12 wins, so good luck if you're interested. And thanks again to Tiny Jane Doe. Thank you so much for the gifted sub. Do you think your brother looks better or you look better? We look very similar, from what I hear. People say we look very, very similar. Except for my thick, luscious, red, flowing mane of hair, but other than that, you know. Dopey Dopey claims it's the 2 tall striders. You know, I'm inclined to disagree, my friend. I'm not gonna pitch any of this. I don't want to get overrun by a rogue. I'd rather not keep the runes. I'd rather not have the hyena specific, you know, necessarily as my 2-drop, but Water Ellie's pretty sick, and yeah, 2, 3, 4 gives us like you know, gives us place, allows us to make decisions. Which one of you is Redbeard the second? My brother has dark hair, blackish brown, I guess. I guess I'm Redbeard the first, and he's Redbeard the nothing. I've never jerked off to your brother. He not arousing like you. You know? I'm happy to hear that. He's probably happy to hear that. It's ridiculous to me that you wouldn't at least have your viewbots trickle in so you're somewhat believable. Nope, the guy starts streaming, there's 1,000 viewers. I mean, if you're doing it and you're not getting caught and or whatever, and Twitch's policy is pretty black and white on it. They basically just won't punish you unless it's proven. Like you say I'm using viewbots or whatever, because you could just go into anybody's stream and say like, hey, so-and-so's using viewbots, and then if that was the policy, then Twitch would just have to shut everybody down for me going into Crip's channel, and then Cosmic going into Dreads' channel, and Dreads going into Ninja's channel, and so on and so forth. So, I mean, I get it, but it's not, and even as a viewer, it's like, who the fuck cares? Like, what do you care? But as a streamer, it really sucks if you're trying to make, you know, a name for yourself or get, you know, break into the industry or trying to garner your own community and you know, all that, because you're just at a disadvantage being one slot down on the rung for discovery. And if somebody hasn't put in the time or the effort, that does suck, you know. But again, as a streamer, you know, you can't really look, you know, you can't really think about it too much because it's out of your control anyway, and most people don't do it, I'm sure. Wars Dillock, what up, Wars? I've told the story a few times, but when I first started streaming, there definitely was, I can't even remember, I honestly can't even remember the name, but I would hang out in all the small arena streamers and channel and try to make friends, try to network, and, you know, just have a good time and whatnot. And that's a really good way to get your first initial 5, 10, 15, 20, 30 loyal viewers that, you know, are real. And there was a guy, and like I watched him for a day, and I remembered like all of us had like 10 viewers, me, Save, I mean, maybe those guys had 20 or 30, Blumplunk, Exile Rhythm, you know, Azrael, all those guys from EO, Foreign Sticks, so on and so forth. All those guys, we would all hang out together. And then like a new guy came and he was playing Arena, or maybe he was playing Constructed or something, but he all of a sudden like he had like 80 viewers, and I was like, I never heard of this guy. That's crazy. Like, how did he grow so fast? Like, we're all trying to grow our community. And like, it was very clearly there were bots in there. Every chat message was like, hey, like the music, good luck today. You know, and I'd go in there chatting and I'd at people, I'd be like, hey, hi, how are you? And nobody would write me back. And I'd whisper a couple of the accounts, be like, hey man, love this guy. How'd you find out about him? And nobody messaged me. And I actually reported that channel for view botting. And like 2 days later, he got banned. And 2 days later, he came back, and I was watching him streaming, just lurking. And I remember him being like, oh my god, I don't know what's happening. Oh my god, I'm getting attacked by these bots. How are you today? I'm doing good. Oh, I love the music. Oh, I bet you do. You're just a robot. And I'm like, what the hell is going on? And he wasn't like a 10-year-old kid. He was like a 25-year-old guy. I'm like, okay, like, you know, like, the jig is up. The jig is up. You're busted here. Sorry, anyway, I remember that story. Maybe I shouldn't have played that. But I do remember that. But he was so short-lived and so irrelevant, and nobody really knew him. I mean, except, you know, probably 4 or 5 of us that streamed at the time, that it wasn't an impactful thing. But I do remember, like, this is clearly, like, this man's purchased viewbots, and his account says, and actually it wasn't even, I remember, he streamed at a time where I didn't even stream. But I thought it was so lame that like Blumplunk and Save and Exiles, those guys I was friends with, were trying to grow their channel, and there was somebody that had 2 or 3 times their viewership, you know, in their first day or whatever. I'm like, oh, that sucks, you know? It sucks for all of us, but that really sucks for those guys. I didn't know anything about it. I didn't see my viewer count. Yeah, and that does happen, and that's why, you know, it's best not to like throw stones or anything if you're not sure that that stuff's happening. But could be bamboozle, I guess. Could also give him another copy. It might give me a stealth copy, I don't know. Yeah, really, a stealth copy. Good luck. Like the music, love you, dude, and Les and everyone who cheered me up the other morning. I'm glad. I don't want you guys to be miserable. I don't get how people have 260,000 followers and 200 viewers. A lot of them aren't real followers, right? Like, you know how we've been hit with view bots? I don't have 27,000 followers. And you accumulate a lot of that stuff more and more over time. And, you know, anytime somebody makes a new account and it's following you on their old account, that stuff accumulates. So you have to think about, right? Like, I've been streaming almost every day straight for over 1,000 days, right? So if 3 or 4 people do that, like, you probably have 3 or 4,000 just dead accounts at least in there. And the people that followed in 2018 might not be, a lot of them probably aren't watching now, right? So, but yeah, a lot of those, it's just like, a lot of it's phony baloney stuff. And you can usually tell if somebody has 250,000 followers and 25 viewers, is like, yeah, something funky happened for sure. Maybe to them or maybe by them, hard to say, but it's kind of a big issue in Dota streams where people try to impersonate famous players and do giveaways that of course have you sign in with your account. They're filled with bots, but every time one gets taken down, another one pops up. Yeah, I don't doubt that that stuff happens. And it sucks that it does. Also sucks. I'm not sure what to do here. I'm just gonna play it cool, Daddy-O. I'm gonna play it safe. I'm gonna clear the board. When the taunt takes damage? No. When this guy takes damage? No. When the taunt takes damage, I guess. We don't want that to be the case. Kind of weird that we skipped turn 6 with 2 8s, and then on turn 7, no, we skipped turn 7 with 2 8s. Then on turn 8, we didn't play an 8, but what can you do? Cosmic Phoenix. Thank you so much. I wish I had outsmarted him here. Tried to. Next level game him. Oh, I love it. I don't like that play from him. I mean, I guess why take the risk if you're not doing much else, but that's kind of interesting. He still didn't know for sure which one was the one, right? All right, let's do this now. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's a pretty good one. And thank you so much, Savan Desedrius. Whoa, what a name. Hey, Wicked Kitten, good to see you too. 2 a.m. Wicked Kitten sighting, I like that. Some items in Dota are crazy price cosmetics, but it's literally thousands of bucks. God damn, if only we can get some cosmetics in Hearthstone up to that. And then, well, you know, Blitz Freeman's here too, and Martin Luther Blings, good to see you all. Sorry if I missed anybody. We got a lot of people hanging out. Some I like, others I love. 2 I despise more than anything on this planet. Alright, 8-0 though. I think 8-0. Well, it's not really too up in the air, that game. But 8's nice. We had a 7, a 6, and an 8-0. Pretty good runs today. So if, you know, high-level Hearthstone Arena interests you at all, please consider hitting the follow button, checking out my YouTube, where we have some more educational runs put up. Can really help you learn. Not really, but hey, you know, you never know. Despise? That's a bit rude. I actually don't despise anybody here. I haven't seen anybody that really turns me off at all. We got Cosmic Phoenix. Love that guy. He's an eccentric character. We got Smelly Head. He's a devoted father figure and almost somewhat of a father figure of the Hearthstone community as well, which is great. We got Stavron. I don't know much about him, but, you know, I'd love to learn about him. You're the greatest, Red Fury. You're wonderful yourself. You're wonderful. You've got at least one great opinion. That Star Wars A New Hope may actually be better than Empire Strikes Back, am I right? I hate farts. Hey, you know what? No judgment here. I just think you're out of your goddamn mind. No, Empire is the best. I can't really remember what happens specifically in either one. I just know I really like A New Hope. I like Empire too. Empire also. I've been here for a long time. You have. I appreciate that. I'm lucky. Even if the items are thousands of bucks, you can't withdraw that Steam money into your hands. It will be stuck and circulating in Stream Wallet system to be spent on games and more cosmetics. Can't you sell your account illegally? I mean, I'm not condoning that, but probably you could sell your account and say I've got like an X amount of Steam bucks or whatever. Wonder if I got time to cast Grand Finale. We're gonna go 4, coin 6. I don't think so. I think we want Oasis. Especially because we could just play it next turn. The catch is we're basically casting a 4 mana Water Ellie, right? So is that better than just playing that? Maybe. He might just not attack, which is fine too. Cosmic Phoenix, gifting one to Robopoop. This guy's going hog wild. He's going hog wild. Sometimes it's hard to keep track of some of this stuff. Cosmic Phoenix and the Cosmic Ox with the 3 gifted subs total. You love to see it. If you're a Redbeard fan. It's funny because the 1/1 is actually good here. So if he doesn't attack, it's fine. He loses the 2/1. That's totally cool. Actually, kind of his board gets chewed up here. Not gonna lie, these are some pretty sick 5 drops. I think we're getting our Water Ellie as well. This is kind of backbreaking. That Jandice, hey Coles, they've all been that Jandice. Every goddamn time we cast it, it's fucking nuts. Yeah, you could quit. I mean, I'm not like... That one's over, right? Turn 5. Imagine if Jandice costs 5 mana. You could get Jandice out on turn 5. Nutty. Alright, 9-0. Let's try to get another win for my boy Kolst. If you guys don't know Kolst is a great arena streamer as well. Streams at a different time usually than us. Sometimes raids us. So, you know, if you're looking for more arena content and you haven't heard of Kolst, I highly recommend Kolst. They would never make Jandice 5 mana. That'd be ridiculous. They'd have to be out of their goddamn minds. I don't know if we even want that, but at the same time, I kind of want it. Shout out Kolst. Shout out Kolst or shout at Kolst? Because you could do both. Janie has a lot of knowledge of culture, history, and geography. Agreed? She once told me that I was the heir of a Phoenician shipping tycoon that gambled away all his wealth in the 16th century. And then was shamefully ridiculed and his family moved to America and that's how I got here. Jilly charged me $100 to learn all this. What the fuck are you talking about? How the fuck can I get my fortune read? I'm not feeling super optimistic about this opener. Robo Poop. Thanks for the gift. It's up to Tomokio Bobo. That's delightful. That I feel a lot better about now. Certainly no guarantee, but I'm probably gonna coin that next turn. Is Robopop 1? Hey Leon, you never seen me and Redbeard in the same room, have you? Sorry, what? I could play this bump and ping. I could, I don't really like it, but let's find a cheap spell that does something. Ruined Orb, probably. Seems reasonable. Should kill something here. What do I need to happen here? Probably need to find some AoE somewhere. Robopope, go give them one a Colst. What the hell? Everybody's going hog wild today. Okay, let's shoot here. Probably bump and play the 2. Deep Freeze is quite good. So let's kind of map out our turns. We don't know what we're doing next turn, so let's play Oasis Ally. It's possible we don't really have a real viable play. Maybe Fungal, but maybe not. Okay. This card's kind of problematic. Need like an Aug Merchant or something. I don't know. VIP chat. VIP who? We should VIP Colst. I don't know if I have space. One day I'll go through and we'll ditch a couple VIPs that don't hang out here anymore. And we'll make Colst a VIP. And maybe like Merc, maybe Como Libo. Water, Fukin, Elim. Oh, we got Jandice. Oh, we need to high roll Jandice, certainly. It's the one that will do the thing. Un-VIP Alez. He'd love that. I won't do it. It's like, we use the VIP not to honor Alez, but so that the common viewers don't rally around him and take over the stream. If he didn't have the badge, they would see him as one, you know, really truly one of them. And instead, there is a small faction that has risen up against the idea of Alez. They feel he's too close to the streamer and that they can't truly trust his commitment to the revolution. And for that, I'm thankful. None of my cards do anything. How do bots like me get VIP? Usually, Alez or Poet, I forget who, say we give VIP to like all the kind-hearted, smoking hot babes and everyone that gives money. Those are like the most important caveats, I think. Now, if you can be both of those things, well, hot dog. Then you might just be Wicked Kitten or Red Zesty. You only have 59 VIPs. You should have a place. Do we? How you feeling about Druid? I got an 8-0 Druid. I've played 2 Druids and they both went 7 and they were fun. Oh my gosh, Trash Queen too, right? There you go. Smoking hot babes who give a lot of money. my favorite viewers, perhaps. I want to memorize. It's something like nice music. You are cool. I don't know. They were all different. They were like, dig the music. What do you think of this game? It was always bad English. I don't think they were like linguistically trained viewer bots. They weren't even just viewer bots. They were chat bots. That's why it was so kind of odd. You know? Hey, good to see you. Catch you later, skater. I don't know. You know, we could make them up. My memory ain't that good. One day I'll get some quantum slime and I will harness the power of the string theory and build an army of bee robots. What the fuck? Somebody put Blitz out to pasture. He's lost his damn mind. Penguin, the villain with the follow. Skate or die, apparently so. You have to be a top chatter. Not stop talking, just spewing out text. Well, it's Blitz Freeman, I guess. There are different rules. Mostly it's like people that, not rules, I mean, it's usually on a whim anyway, and we don't really make that many VIPs anymore. You had a lot of space. It was like, oh, I'll just make everybody a VIP. Which is cool. Because, you know, everybody's important. But, yeah, people that have been here for a really long time, that are established members of the community, are very important to this crazy thing that I do. I woke up and went to my balcony to have my morning farts, and everyone in the street heard it and looked at me. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? I told you to stop farting into the megaphone, smartass skeleton. You need a very high IQ to be a VIP. That is certainly not the case. Some of them are, you know, some of the societal members of the Smarty Pants Club, but we got some dumb VIPs, certainly. There used to be a get VIP for a lot of points option. Was there? No, we had a remove VIP for a small amount of points. That's where everybody got VIP, actually. We would have remove VIP for like 10,000 points or something. And then everybody would be like, can I just get VIP or can I give VIP to somebody? I'm like, okay, fine. That's what we did. Just gave VIP to everybody. Maybe we had a VIP as well. Maybe there was both. There was like a very expensive get VIP and a very cheap remove VIP. That is how we sound. That's how some of you sound in my brain. Anytime somebody's breaking the Redbeard rules, breaking the Redbeard such and such. I mean, this guy hasn't played anything. We're killing a 4-drop with that, and that's all there is to it. It sounds sexual in your head. No, I never, no. Red Zesty does sometimes, because, you know, welcome to Dog. Remember, I don't know if anybody remembers, probably some people do. When Red Zesty was recording sound clips, she did a bunch of different ones, and some of them she was like, ooh, you want me to try a seductive one? I was like, oh, yeah, if you want. Like, ooh, welcome to the dog poop in the mouth, you know, big Papa Redbeard. And I'm like, oh my god, gotta sit down. Gotta remain seated. You would give VIP to people who guessed the Brightwing Legendary. That's true. That's like, no, those were worthy though. Those people earned it. They're in tune with Brightwing. They were one with the Brightwing, you know? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. He's at 10. Could play that to kill it. We could bump and shoot and just play a 4. I think I'll see what I get. Probably ring toss. Maybe cone. Maybe we don't even have, like, the game won't last long enough to corrupt a ring toss and not kill him, right? Everybody gets VIP at 1 million followers. Twitch doesn't give you that many slots. It's based on the number of people who chat at one time dictates, I believe, how many VIP slots you get, which is kind of weird. So if we got like 200 people chatting at the same time, I think they would give us more VIP slots. Princess always sounds the way she did on that one stream she did. Princessy's got a nice voice. I'm very attached to my VIP badge, and we shan't remove it. Jane earned VIP for life, but then solidified VIP for life when she sent over Italian Pokemon cards. I'd like to redeem for a lurker badge. I don't know what that means. Chat for VIP slots, go. I always want to. I don't know. I think our max was 97. I haven't looked in a while. I always forget where to find some of this weird achievements. I think it's in achievements. 89. 89 is the most people, but we don't get more slots until 200. I don't know. It doesn't tell me how many slots either. I think Wumbly said we have 60, so maybe we go up to 90 or something. I don't know. I guess, I mean, guess how many do you really need, right? I'm the 55th highest chatter today. You are. Like high on marijuana? Side note, Druid going first seems like a bad matchup for us. I don't know if it's the same Druid. I hope not. Anybody paying attention? The other guy had a good druid deck. It's not. Thanks, Dash. McGG. Hey, Dash, how you liking the stream? You followed the other day, you came back. 2 raffles like Sunny. Then you'll have 200 people typing join. Any joiners in chat? Any joiners in chat? Any rafflers in chat? How does she do those cool effects on her computer? How does she make a little cartoon cat be her avatar as well? Sunny's a tech wizard. I love it. Truly, very impressive. Pretty dope. Who did you watch before this, Mr. Dash? Was it Crop? It's a play for next turn. Guess I just hit there. I don't know. I forgot to leave my ego at home when I went to the gym and threw my back out trying to impress some pretty girl. Ooh, not a good move. Sorry that happened, brother, but hey, you know what? Lesson learned. Don't try to impress anybody. Colts. Okay, Colts is the shit, man. I was pretty high on Colts myself. Darn it. Guess you take the 2-1 probably. Oh, you got a hero power? Yeah. How much is this deal? 3? So I can, you know, do stuff. Yeah, it's not looking good here. Maybe a devolving missiles would be pretty hot. Ask and ye shall receive. Could devolve them both and potentially keep that, but I don't think it's worth the risk. Let's say you hit here 3 times or something. It's like then I can't even kill that. I'm just gonna cash it in. 1 mana, destroy a 4 mana 5/5, right? Get a 2 drop down. I'm not sure if there's anything I would be like obligated to ping. Maybe, maybe. Got high on Colts once, took me 3 days to calm down. Was that during a wild lovemaking session? They can do anything if it means she doesn't have to be on camera. Well, yeah, I mean, I just mean like, how does she do it? How does she make it? Any rafflers in chat? It makes it sure sound like a, I don't know. What the fuck was that card? 5 mana 4/4? I'm gonna play a 6 mana 20/20. I don't know. Actually. These were not the high rolls we were looking for. Certainly not. Low roll? Yeah, I mean, it's still a 6 mana, kind of a crap load of stats, so at the end of the day, it's not that big of a deal. Free trade there. Flame Cannon's coming down, certainly. So you go 3/2/2. So I guess we start here. Let's see. Flame Strike's very good. Probably not casting Rig next turn, but maybe. Maybe. Could always draw Explosive Runes, which I probably would consider casting. I'm playing Ysera and everybody decided to go Dragons. I hate that. I wish there was more of that in Battlegrounds. I don't know exactly how you enable something like that, but where if you're the only one in a lane, you get rewarded a little more. It feels like maybe there's too many minions in the pool. It's like everybody can be going the same comp and everybody kind of does, if that makes sense. Another Rig doesn't look good. Let's take the Shooting Star and not play it. I could play the Divine Shield. I can just get this going. This is better on our mana. Guess it's something. I don't think this changes the clock too much, right? It's not like we play it and all of a sudden it's like 2-turn lethal or anything. That's a problem. Except rigged is never going to go off and I have Argent Squire. I guess it's not a huge problem now that I think about it. We have good answers. It's interesting. He probably is having an inefficient turn so we don't draw the cards, which is fine too. That's kind of the value of rigged fair game a bit. No 4-drop. Probably not ideal. This deck is fucking incredible. Sleepy Night, you're wonderful. What's the word on the street? Hey, Quaz. Just playing Hearth. If I don't play Hearth, I don't eat. Darn. You certainly hate to see the proto that gains him 8 life. Fleet Hoof is cool. I guess I do this and then just go face. I mean, he must make the trades, I suppose. Put some money on my prepaid card in the spirit of keeping some money handy. I got an email from Steam saying Horizon Zero Dawn is 40% off. Well, god damn it. Never put money that can be spent on groceries on... I think he should have traded first, right? And then if he rolls a big taunt, he can copy the big taunt. Not that he's probably going to win here, but, you know, still. Alright, one more win would be a delight. Alright, let's try it. So what do we want? We want to go first. We want to start with an Arcanologist, Vile Fiend, Scorpid. I think we probably hard mull for stuff like that. We're going second. We keep a Flame Cannon, probably. Try to draw our Jandice. If we can keep a Jandice in our opener, we probably do. We've had some really good runs lately, right? Yesterday we had a 12-0 and an 11 or a 10. And the day before that, we had a 12 and an 11. And today, we had a pretty good run, right? We went 7, 6, and then this one. Not too shabby. This deck is very good, though. Glad it performed up to expectations. Glad Redbeard performed close to expectations. I'm 9-0 right now. Hey, try not to defeat me, please. Yeah, I would like to win. Hey, I was listening to that music. YouTube, I'm still alive. What's the 12-0 class? Warrior. We went 12-0 with Warrior, and we had 3 Scorpids, a Rattlegore, 1 Outrider's Axe. Can't remember anything else. Warrior's super strong? Yeah. We our 6-win deck today was with a Warrior. We said we needed a lot of things. None of them are here, but I do think we keep Death Warden. There's some good cheap Death Rattles. Oh, that one's great. Arcanologist in the opener is huge. As long as we don't draw, you know, secret into secret, that would be awkward. But now we'll get one for sure. Gonna be the Mount Rushmore of Arena soon. He already is. I think, I don't know, it's tough to say. If I were to create a subjective Mount Rushmore of Arena, I would put myself on it, you know, I really would. Also, I think I'd rather have explosive runes early, but what can you do? I think that Mount Rushmore of Arena, okay, how many people go on? Just 4? Okay, maybe not. Maybe we don't get to go on it yet. Like a Maz, maybe Trump, Hafu, and Crip still, probably. Maybe the secondary, like the Lincoln Memorial, Redbeard of whatever, you know what I mean? Like, Smee and Dreads and Shady Bunny and, like, you know, Sun Glitters or something. have a Druid now with 2 Marsh Hydras, Arbor up and Ysera, and I'm rolling it 4-0. Nice. Don't queue into me with that, please. I will be annoyed. Mazanov, who don't even do Arena, their time has passed. Well, George Washington's not alive, and I think he's on Mount Rushmore, isn't he? So I think, you know, once you're on it, you're on it. That's it. Otherwise, well, nobody would be on it. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna have an inefficient turn. I apologize for that. I killed the last remaining dragon player. I feel as though Battlegrounds is a little bugged. I don't have any confirmations, but I feel like when you're the dragon player, Ellie, and you kill the dragon player, your next shop won't have as many dragons as you would think. And I find it to be kind of a crock of shit, personally. I feel like, where are all my cards that I thought there would be a lot of dragons available, but it doesn't seem to be the case. I'm glad we got to draw. I'm sad that it's turn 6 and we haven't drawn a card that costs more than 4 mana, save for 1 Fleet Hoof, but every turn we don't draw one of those cards, the odds get better, so. You underestimate statistics, maybe. Or maybe I don't, and I have a large sample size, which to draw my conclusion from. Thousands of games, billions of something. I'm gonna need a Solarian Prime, I think, to win this game. He's at 27. He's probably gonna start pumping out Demon Hunter shit soon, right? More Demon Hunter shit. I don't know how to play Battlegrounds, I just don't get it. It's actually somewhat similar to Arena. The building of your comp, like the purchasing of the units, is a lot like drafting your deck, I feel. I think there are a lot of similarities there. Do we prime studies? We could throw that in there. So we could throw that in there. He probably pulls something though, right? Maybe he pulls one of those rush snakes and he doesn't want it to come out, maybe. They both take 3. I'm always getting one of these out. And these I'm always disappointed to see. This could be good. Maybe we get Mask of Cthulhu in a timely manner. We get it down now. Let's see what it rolls. Nothing. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, this is not looking super strong for us. Still need to hit those grand finales. Primordial Protector would be huge. That's always like, we haven't really, even in an 11-1 run, we haven't really gone like Primordial into grand finale too much. I think only once, maybe twice. Got second? Hey, second's pretty good. If you go second in every game you play and play like a whole buttload of games, you'll be #1 in the world, right? All out of secrets. Oh my god, that's a 0 mana 9/9. Alright, well let's get a Devolving Missile again. We did it before. We could do it again. Kind of important that we do that right about now. Okay. So here's the catch. Pinging here is really quite good. Devolving this into a 7-drop almost negates the, you know, tangible benefit, but it's too good. Turns into a... Oh. That's quite good as well. Okay. Ping first? Yeah, I think we ping the 1/1 first. And just pray we roll like a 6 mana 4/4 or a 6 mana 2/1 or something. That was great. That was amongst the best outcome we could probably hope to get, I would think. Wow, we have really just decided not to draw anything that costs more than 5 mana, I guess. Not the best strategy I've ever had. And 9 turned into a 1/1. That was insane. Well, it was a 0 mana 9/9, right? So we did tell Hearthstone we wanted Devolving Missiles and got it, so that was nice. I don't love how Inquisitor can just go face. Yeah, I think Inquisitor is a poorly designed card. That being said, I think Jandice is a poorly designed card. Both are insanely powerful. Difference is he drew his and, you know, whacked us with it already, and our Jandice was 2/3 of the way into our deck, but, you know, I do think Inquisitor is kind of a fart. It's interesting. I think the freeze is probably better for him to get. I mean, in general, with our hand for sure, the freeze is what you want, but crazy, like the amount of quality that he's played and like the draw we've had and the position we're in feels potentially winnable still, maybe. I really liked Jandice there, but you roll 2 3/3s or 2 4/4s or something, it's probably not as good as Worm. Doesn't have an easy way to just bump and cycle our guy, although if that play ever happens, then he kind of just wins, so. So we can rush, trade, ping. We get the Vile Fiend, right? Or no? Oh yeah, so that's off the board. That's pretty nifty. Wonder if we would rather... Oh, that's kind of shitty. Okay, well, didn't want that one. That happens. This happens. This turd comes out, I guess. So where do we want the damage to go? This goes to 5? Or this goes to 4? I guess this is what we want to do. If he has Chaos Nova, not being able to kill the worm is a big deal. Yeah, he's not dead, but he might be dead next turn. It's theoretically possible if these can all hit him in the face and we draw a grand finale. It's not a huge deal. Happy to have the Jandice not on the board for that card. I'm gonna hit him in the face because I'm gonna die soon. Interesting. Okay. Wonder if that's better. Yeah, we know he has more spells, so why not? Alright, his move. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 16. Not dead to an Inquisitor. Yay! I love that. I certainly love that. Interesting. Is it cycle? If it is cycle, it's not cycle? It's expendable. Oh, that's good. That's a smart play, because now there's a chance we hit one of those. If we go face, we probably win, though. Darn. Is that from the Onyx? Ay. Cycle would have been okay, because it would have been a guaranteed hit, I think. Potentially, it would have been a guaranteed hit on his face. It's too bad. The good news is we get full value out of this deck. We get to play all 14 games, and that's cool. It's a fun deck. Also, welcome back, Queenie. Where'd you go? Why is Expendables still in the game? Expendables, it feels bad, for sure. Alright, Protector into Grand Finale, getting us something with Taunt and Lifesteal. Performers and Metamorphosis off of Mage Scribe. I was watching a show. Oh, okay. Shows are good. I thought you went hang gliding or driving your streamer viewer Lambo all around Northern California. It even went face. Yeah, what are you gonna do? One more win. Hopefully don't queue into that same Demon Hunter, or any Demon Hunter, or any Priest, or anybody that has the capability of beating us. Were you watching a show about dinosaurs? Keep in mind, before you answer that, Queenie, in some ways, Lord of the Rings is a show about dinosaurs. Final boss? We're on the final boss. What are we doing here? Hurting my back? Just existing? I'm gonna fight you for saying Lord of the Rings is about dinosaurs. I didn't say it is about dinosaurs. What did I say? I said something. But it, in some ways, you can make a connection between dinosaurs and Lord of the Rings. One, it's been pretty much scientifically proven that a wyvern or a dragon or even a giant eagle is a descendant of a dinosaur. I'm sorry, it's just been proven scientifically. And Queenie once told us that pretty much all the water in the world has been corrupted by dinosaur pee. She said they used to just stand out over the lakes and just piss right into the drinking water. They're kind of malicious that way, and production crew during the movies, I'm sure, were drinking some unpurified Arrowhead, basically bottled dino pee. So even in the making of, you can find some connections. Cancel Redbeard. Why am I getting canceled? What did I do? I mean, I'm sure I'll be canceled at some point, but I could use a show to watch. Why not The Leftovers? It's one of my favorite shows. I know you've never seen it. All the characters in Lord of the Rings and Harry Potter are dinosaurs. There's that point too. Good luck on 12 and good night. I'm so high, I'm not gonna talk or else I'll get quoted. Somebody quote that. Somebody quote that. I used to go there a decent amount when I was visiting friends in Santa Cruz. I guess Red's next hat is made out of tin foil. You know what? That might be the dumbest thing I've ever heard. I have The Leftovers on my Mac, going to prison, going to Australian prison. Sometimes I get drunk and I watch it. If Voldemort was a T-Rex, he wouldn't even be smart enough for the whole Horcrux plan. His plans seem terrible. Why would one of your Horcruxes be in a snake? What's the point of that? Snake's gonna die. Why would you even ask like a school teacher about the Horcrux? That's, you know, potentially giving you away. And like, how would Dumbledore not know that he, you know, why like, is there a lot of magic that lets him do what he does? Like, you'd be like, oh man, this guy's clearly got a bunch of Horcruxes. I guess you get to know how many he has. Me, and they didn't know though, they guessed. That whole Horcrux thing was kind of a crock of shit. In the book, a very interesting point gets made about the snake Horcrux, but I don't remember. You know, I read the book, so I don't remember some of the interesting points to myself too much. Can I get a cue? Are we playing Hearth anymore? All right, everybody, stream's over. No opponents for Redbeard. No opponents, no followers. Couple of Twitch primers. Thank you for those guys. Anybody wants to slam that follow button? Oh my god, it would be beneficial. I can fight you in a fist fight. Me? Snake used to be a real person? I don't think so. You're gonna stream a bit longer? Yeah, I'll be doing one more run, probably. Maybe two, but for sure one. Practice no master, if you want to hang. Unless we just spend the next 2 hours sitting in this queue, in which case I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't think that'll happen. Well, ring a ding ding. Is it, if that ain't so and so hitting the follow button. LB Jedge. It's great to have you, LB. Butt Chugger, I mean Snow Chugger, really good against Warrior. Gonna ditch all those and try to get our high roll cards. We only get one more game with this deck, so we're looking for Arcanologist, Scorpid, Jandice. It's just stuff we're looking to see. Anyway, what is Ari actually doing instead of the blather we got from you? She said she was watching a show. What the hell blather did I do? Snow Boofer Butt Chugger. Wow, it's a full mull. So I don't usually pay attention to that, but if he starts with Genarg on one, then, you know, F that. Alright. Good card to have. Like, the downfall of our last run was him discovering an Expendables, but also us never getting access to our big nasty 8s. Man, that's actually kind of tough. I don't want to coin the 4, I want to coin the 8. So we can go grand finale, 2 8/8s on whatever turn. We're on the finale for the deck, we are. Voldemort's plan was not that bad. Count on Slughorn being too ashamed to say a thing. Which was true until Harry came into the picture and tricked him. Dumbledore knew shit because he had literally tried to do the same thing Voldemort was doing, albeit in a different way. I want to reread Harry Potter. I want Jane to read Harry Potter to me. I do. I like the Harry Potter books, but Chamber of Secrets almost lost me. That's the worst book. I like that one. Wait, what are you doing? You fucking trying to set me off? Am I gonna burn a card? You gotta be kidding me. First person pronounced it correctly. The name is nonsense. LB Jedge. I did it. I did it. That's so much better for me. I did it. What do I not want to burn? Or what do I want to burn? Sorry. Anomaly, maybe? Stalker? Hecklefang? Would be alright. Wish I went first here. That would be better. Yes, that's fine. I mean, I don't have a choice. If I flame there, I can free kill there. If I flame there, it's really bad. But there's actually lower odds of hitting that if I just flame cannon first. I think I like that. I could also look for a thing and then put all my eggs into the spell power, kill this basket, but I might not get anything cheap. I might get like a 4/4. 1 mana, 4 mana, 4/4. I can't play that. None of those are Death Rattle. I'm just gonna fucking throw it out. So, what? Up there. We play a 2 and a 1. I think we just do that. And then like, yeah, we got shit on the board and one more turn. We get a we piece together a turn next turn. Maybe draw a Scorpid, rush a Scorpid, kill something maybe. Strongest class right now appears to be Warrior statistically. Yeah, Scorpid's desirable. That's not ideal. Okay, so what do I do here? Could look for something. I could rush this, actually, 4/1. It's kind of awkward, but I do kill the 5/9. I'm gonna take 5. I'm gonna do this and look for devolving missiles. Flurry's pretty sick. Flame Strike's pretty sick. Wow. I'm gonna Flurry. Oh god, Ice Barrier is okay too. Where's Queenie? Queenie, can you help me? I never understood what made a wizard powerful in Harry Potter. Yeah, me neither. Like, why, if you're a wizard in wizard school, why would you not study as much as Hermione so you could do, like, the most magic shit? We just talked one day about flame tongue and why there's no tongue. I will call your cellular device. Alright, you have my number, okay? Flame? Everybody wants flame? Take flame? But then what are we doing? What's the new strat here? I do not. Okay, I'll give it to you. Just message me on Discord or after the stream or on Twitch or something, okay? We're gonna talk about Flame Tongue. I know you're very high, though. That was a hard turn, though, by the way. Okay, I guess I'm glad we have Flame Strike. I'll call the cellular device. May I... Oh, wait, that doesn't even matter. May I receive the... Man, I don't even want fucking Flame Strike here. I want it to freeze and save 5 health. Alright, let's do this. It's great. Yes. Wonderful. Demand, I will call the cellular service and demand they call you. Ooh. And now maybe Flame Strike's good because we low rolled the 8. Oh man, he got the good one too. Dang. I haven't read the All Souls books, but the series is good. Thinking about reading the books. Maybe the series is something you like too, Martin Luther. It's about witches. Whoa. Celine Rager. We're getting a better prime studies. Yeah, he did, huh? I mean, his pool is pretty small, so it's kind of like, it kind of makes sense. Alright, well, I can't grand finale or I'm dead. That sucks. Sure enough, it does. But this is pretty good. We could be dead. It's very unlikely, but we could be dead. Just imagine if we had rolled Tyrion. Flame for the win. Yeah, we'd be at 10 more health, I think, if we had taken Flurry, though. For sure 5. We might have had 2 8/8s on the board a turn earlier. But that Flame Strike was good. If you told me, Red, 100% you're going to low roll Protector, then I'm like, alright, we're going to need Flame Strike for sure, so... Easy 12? This guy could just play, what? Enhanced Dreadlord, gain a lot of life would be pretty nasty. I have this guy, which is pretty cool. I think he might be dead now. Actually, he is, right? 679, Is he? Did I fuck up? 6, 7, 8, 9? I think I have this, right? No, because I don't have a ping. Shit. I should have just not played this and he was dead. Oh, I could rush that? Oh, you're right. Wait, does that work? Oh, it doesn't matter because... It doesn't matter, he doesn't get to attack. Alright, good call, good call. Redbeard, all on your own. All on your own. Yeah, all on my own. Alright, 12 wins. Pretty good, pretty good. A little bit of help from Twitch chat at the end there. But that's called a, you know, pretend like you don't know what's going on, so Twitch chat feels important. Make sure you like and subscribe if this video is on YouTube, which it might be. If it's not, well, then nobody heard me say this, and who the heck cares? I'm gonna go ahead and mark it, though. 3 12-win runs in 3 days. Pretty nifty. Certainly not the worst results. One of them was 12-0. And I know you guys love to see the big rewards. Best card in the deck, biggest performer, Jandice. This little wombo combo did not go off as much as I would have hoped. We only did it once, I think. Like, just straight up played Protector into Grand Finale. Arcanologist I take very highly. First half of the run was dominated by Solarion Primes, 3 of them I think, in the first 5 games, so pretty cool. This card's good, certainly. Wildfire was mostly irrelevant. I like Rigged. All Biscuit. Celebratory Magic Pack. I mean, if you demand it, what choice do I have? What choice? I haven't had a decent draft in so long. Me neither. Well, that last one was, but... 2 12 winners today. You or me? I only did 1 today so far. Not bad. Not a lot of gold, a crappy epic, but a golden